So since it's not too terribly dark outside yet, I thought I'd step outside and give you guys part 2. Reviewing Kanye West's new album. Today on Tofer's Tunes. So Kanye West's new album, Jesus is King. I got asked to review this by one of my friends, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. Most of y'all know me. Most of y'all know that hip-hop or rap isn't really my genre. But I wanted to review this album. You know, kind of pointing backwards towards part 1 on how we should respect and support Kanye. You know, if I didn't review this album, it'd be the pot calling the kettle black. And if I could have preached, well, you should support and respect Kanye in his attempt to change, if I wasn't supporting him as well. All that being said, let's get on with this. I'm going to try to approach this maybe a little bit differently than normal. I want to start off first with the lyrics, because I think lyrics are a big part of hip-hop, you know, of the genre, the hip-hop and rap genre. Lyrically, I think this album is good. I really like what Kanye has to say. I mean, I think in every song, he at least mentions God or Christ or Jesus. And that's a lot more than I can say for a lot of the other Christian bands that I've heard. Lyrically, I think it's a genuine attempt. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be deep like, you know, Tozer or Lewis, C.W. Lewis, C.S. Lewis. But I think this is an honest attempt by him to capture what he's feeling at the moment. I mean, his passion, you know, as a new believer. I think that's caught very well. And it's him pouring his heart out, trying to be more Christ-like. You know, trying to pursue Christ, and I think that is awesome. Now, I will give you 2.5 warnings. He does swear once, but I think, and you've probably heard me say this before, sometimes the right word is the right word, even if it's the wrong word. I think the one time he uses profanity in this album falls into that category. I think he does it just to prove a point, or just make a point. The other one is he does say drop that gram or lose that gram, which is, you know, drug reference. But he is saying, you know, he's not doing it. He's dropping it. He's getting rid of it. The other thing kind of was a debate between me and one of my friends. The song On God, he interpreted you know, the phrase on God being like, you know, taking the Lord's name in vain, or, swearing to God. I took it as him saying it's maybe more God's responsibility, or God taking credit for it. If someone's on me, that's me owning up to that. We had a little debate about that. And I've expressed both our views, on it to y'all. So, lyrically, love this album. Great album. It's maybe going back to the roots of gospel, where it's all about Jesus. But not necessarily like, praise or church, hymns. Musically. And this is where it gets hard for me. Because I don't listen to a lot of hip-hop. I don't listen to a lot of the genre. And when I have listened to it, it's a lot of beats, a lot of, I don't want to say sound effects, meant to enhance the lyrics, meant to boost the lyrics. So there wasn't a whole lot of, bass guitar breakdowns or drum solos or somebody shredding on the axe. And I'm not going to take that, don't want to take that away from him, because, why would I be upset that he doesn't do that in the genre that doesn't do that? Now, as far as the music he does use, the beats, I actually did ask a couple people, and they're like, yeah, it's Kanye. That's what he does. No one could tell me whether they were good or bad. Just that it was Kanye. Compared to the other, songs I've listened to in the past and this week, they didn't sound extremely good, but they didn't sound extremely bad either. They were just average. And again, this is not my genre, not the kind of stuff I usually listen to. So I will be straight up and say, maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I'm not catching something. Maybe I don't get it. But there were points where it seemed like, he was doing good, and it kind of like I said, complimented the lyrics. But there's not a lot that really stuck out to a metalhead like me. And consider the source on that, So I've been wrestling with this. On what do I give this album? I've been thinking about it. I've been struggling with it. Because lyrically, I really like it. Musically, not so much. But, the music isn't really what I normally listen to, so I'm not an expert in it. I'm not proficient in it, but lyrically, man, I like it. So I'm going to try to balance those two out a little. And I'm going to be a little generous because, I don't know the genre. I'm going to say a high 8.5. I mean, yeah, there is a little, just a hair of language on there. But what he does talk about is real. It's honest. It's genuine. especially on the song, Hands. I think Kanye is making some great strides in his faith, and I 100% support that. If he does another gospel album like this, yeah, I'd probably buy it just to see, if how he gets better as he gets more mature in his faith. Anyway, I'm not really going to leave a website. I'm sure y'all know how to find him if you want to, but that's what I thought of the album. I actually liked the lyrics a whole lot, So thanks, Alex, for the suggestion, and I hope my review, did this some kind of justice. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.